The earth crust is composed of minerals and rocks. So what is mineral and what is rock? Minerals are natural substances that have definite chemical composition, and rocks are made up of a combination of different minerals compacted together. Minerals are inorganic substances. The most common minerals in the earth crust are silica, quartz, feldspar, mica, etc. There are about 2000 minerals in the earth crust, and these combine differently to form various kinds of rocks. Look at the chart. On the basis of formation, rocks can be broadly classified into three groups: igneous rock, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rock. Formation of igneous rock. Igneous rocks are formed when magma cools and solidifies. Magma means liquid rock. Igneous rocks are also called primary rocks. So, what are the characteristics of igneous rock? These rocks are solidified from molten magma. They usually do not occur in distinct beds or strata, means layer. They are not fossiliferous. They are generally hard rock and water percolate in them with great difficulty. They are granular and crystalline. They are generally weathered by mechanical weathering. For example, granite, basalt, etc. Igneous rocks are classified on the basis of texture of grains, chemical composition, and mode of origin. On the basis of occurrence, igneous rocks are divided into two categories: intrusive igneous rocks and extrusive igneous rock. Intrusive igneous rock. These igneous rocks formed from magma under the surface of the earth. They cool very slowly, which allow large crystals to grow. For example, granite, gabbro. Extrusive igneous rock. These igneous rocks formed when lava cools very quickly at Earth's surface. They cool so quickly that only very small crystals can grow. For example, basalt. On the basis of silica present, the igneous rock are classified into four categories. But according to class 9 standard syllabus, two categories are there: acidic igneous rock and basic igneous rock. Acidic igneous rocks have more silica, contain more than 65% silica. For example, granite. And basic igneous rock contain very low percentage of silica. For example, basalt. On the basis of depth and place of cooling, the intrusive igneous rocks are divided into two categories: plutonic and hypobasal igneous rock. Plutonic igneous rock. The igneous rock formed due to cooling and solidification of magma at great depth inside the earth are called plutonic igneous rock. For example, granite. And hypobasal igneous rock. The igneous rock formed due to cooling and solidification of rising magma during volcanic activity in the cracks just beneath the earth's surface are called hypobasal igneous rocks. Other intrusive igneous rocks are batholith, laccolith, schist, dike, etc. Batholith. Look at the picture. Batholith is a large mass of igneous rocks covering near about 100 square kilometer areas. They are irregular in shape, coarse-grained igneous rock. Next, laccolith. A laccolith is a mushroom-shaped pluton with a round top and flat bottom. Schist. Just follow the diagram. A schist is a pluton ranging from only a few centimeters to hundreds of meters in thickness that forms when magma intrudes parallel to layer of rocks. Dike. This is a picture of a dike. Dikes represent wall-like formation of solidified magmas. These are mostly perpendicular in shape. Okay.